Hello and welcome to this webcast. My name is Ali Reza Zaidi. I'm D365 for Finance and Operation Consultant, specialized in SCM, Supply Chain Management, and Enterprise Asset Management. This is the first video in this series of asset maintenance or asset management in D365 for Finance and Operation. So let's go towards the agenda. So in this video, I'm going to share you how you can create asset in D365 for Finance and Operations, then use case and demo. Then I will share you how you can acquire asset through procurement process, and again use case and demo. So how you can define asset, register an asset in asset maintenance module. So first of all, you require asset ID. Then you have to define asset type. Most of the things defined on the asset type is automatically copied into the asset. Then if the asset has some parent, there is possibility. For example, in my current example, there is a generator. Generator has its own warranty and it's a complete own asset. And then repairing on generator engine, then this asset also have its own warranty and can be recorded as independent asset. So generator is a parent asset and generator engine is a child asset. Then we have to assign a location where this asset can be installed. Different inventory. Talk about the factory structure. So there will be a building, factory building, then will be a different floors, and on those floors these assets can be installed. If I talk about some organization office, then the assets are possibly the laptops, printers, and other networking devices, and these devices can be installed on a different rooms. So we can track and check all the operations, all the cost and the assets on a specific location. So location where the asset can be installed, and then on asset we can define the maintenance plans and maintenance round. In future videos where I will go to explain you maintenance plan and maintenance round, these section will be shared in a more detail. Then there will be some optionals, things like attribute, like for example color, config, size, weight, gross weight. All these things can be defined as an attribute and attach on an asset, anything that required. Then there will be an integration process between the fixed asset and asset management module. So if we have acquired asset in fixed asset module, then we can add its reference into asset maintenance module, and we have a complete process for acquiring asset directly from a purchase order. I will demonstrate that part in the second section of this video. So the reference of purchase order can be copied with respect to a vendor. So this is the basic process for creating an asset, or a building blocks for an asset creation in asset maintenance module. So I have a use case. I have a generator, portable generator, 1400 watts electrical, and price is 4109, and its location is head office XXYXYZ branch. Asset type is generator, model is portable, and manufacturer is Furman, and engine is 420 cc. This is the asset. And then there will be a generator engine as a child asset. Its price is $409. Location is again office XYZ branch. Type is a generator engine. Model is portable. Again, manufacturer is Furman, and engine 439 cc engine. So these are two assets that we can record as a parent child. So let me go in a D365 for finance and operations and define a new asset. So this is the D365 for finance and operation environment. Time of recording, I am using the 10.0.32 version of Dynamics 365 for finance and operations. And if I go click on this hamburger sign, and this is the asset maintenance module. So you can see it's a workspace. We have two workspaces: maintenance and work order, maintenance request and work order. Then we have assets, all assets active, my active assets, pending, and asset view. Then we have functional locations, maintenance requests, and then we have inquiries, reports, and periodic. Periodic are those sections that we usually execute as per periodic has all those events that we have usually execute after specific intervals of time, weeks, month, based on the our requirement. And then there will be a set of forms. So I'm going to record a generator, and for this I have to click here, all assets, and here I click a new asset. I have generator, and effective date I am selecting in a back date. Asset type is generator, and manufacturer, I don't have a manufacturer. Right click on a view detail. I can add and then I have a model of and save it. Now I'm going back and select the format, and model is automatically coming. I don't have any parent, so I let it to be. And the functional location I will explain in the next video. So this is the functional location, and when I click on OK, new asset is created, right? So we have a different columns that we have to add. For example, columns, for example, if we have a fixed asset, we can attach a fixed asset. We have a resources, then we can resource attached to this asset. In details, what is the effective date, effective to. So I'm expecting that this asset will be work for 22 years. So 30th November 2025 it will be still active, and then there is possibility a replacement date. So I am expecting this assets expiry date or replacement date will be 2027. And 31st August 2027 it will be replaced, and I am also placing is replacement value will be 400, right? If in the case of purchase order, we can vendor record, and our purchase order reference will be automatically coming. Acquisition date, warranty. If we have a warranty, we can attach on a warranty. For example, I have a 1-year warranty, and then it automatically pick the 1-year warranty from the acquire date. 1-year warranty. So we can add address. If we have a different maintenance plan, we can add here, and functional locations, maintenance rounds, and different financial dimension we can apply on the directly on asset. For maintenance rounds, for example, I want that after maintenance rounds, for example, I want its service for after a 6 month. There will be a one must maintenance round, and start date will be from OK, and save it. And when I go back, I have 6 months, line number, maintenance job type, I am attached it to preventive maintenance job, and period type is 6 months, and period frequency is 6, and start date will be. So in this way we can attach a maintenance round, and we can add a financial dimensions. If we have a maintenance plan, we can attach here I will explain this maintenance plan when I go in the video or in the session for preventive maintenance. Now I'm going to create a new one more asset, that is generator type. So for this, I first of all I have to create a new maintenance, a new asset type for generator type. For this I am going into setup, and then I am going into asset types and click on asset, and here I create a gen engine and generator engine, and life cycle is standard. Maintenance type, what type of maintenance this engine can have. So I select all, I save it first, then I select inspection, lubrication, prevention, repair and service. I required all. So all job types, counters. I want a counter for hours, and attribute types, we can define different types of attributes, and then condition assessment will be used for a checklist, so we can define all those things here. So I'm going to save it, and then I go back to creation of a new asset. I'm going to create an all asset. So I'm going to create a new asset, and here I have a again engine 00001, and it's also activate from a 13 asset type. I already mentioned that gen engine, manufacturer Furman, and now we have a parent asset. So because that is a part of a so tri-fuel generator, it's a part, is a parent of this asset, and I click on OK. So these are the some attributes we can attach on asset. Now we can attach a separate warranty for this asset, is also for 1 year, and if we have any notes, we can add a different types of notes here, and there will be a field, a serial number. So if asset has some serial number, we can add the serial number here. So I'm going to save it. So if I click on a counters, I can see there is a our counter is automatically there. I did not update these counters. One more window that is called asset view. Here we can see asset view based on the locations. Even we can sort assets. So parent child relationship, it shows all the assets, and we can see the asset tri-fuel, this asset, and then it has a child for this generator is it's a child asset. And if I change this view to asset types, so all the assets can be filtered based on the types. So all this data is coming from our control. So in this way we can create an asset into a D365 for finance and operation. And one point I missed it, that suppose we have option for fixed asset. I create some fixed asset and that interlinked that fixed asset to that asset. So this is my asset, and if I click on edit and go to here, so we can link the fixed asset here. The fixed asset they are coming here. We go on a fixed asset, there is one more option there. If I'm going on a fixed asset, suppose I'm opening this building, and you can see we have one menu that called is asset management, and from here we can create a directly asset and automatically copy a few things, not all things, but it copies a lot of information from here. And so what is the advantage? We can see the asset, maintenance asset and maintenance cost from the fixed asset page. So now how we can acquire asset through procurement process. So first of all, we have to define item definition in asset management module. Next step is create a purchase order. Whenever we create a purchase order in asset management, a new asset is created with a pending asset with the purchase order status. When we confirm it, when we received it, then again the pending asset has a status, and after receiving, we can, from a pending asset screen, we can create a new asset. Suppose I have to purchase this truck, create a asset directly into asset maintenance. Before going to create a purchase order, I'm going to create a new item. For this, I create a duplicate, and for a product management module, this is a product information. Then I'm going to our release product. To avoid any inventory transaction, I'm going to create a new item of a service type. So I click on new product type, I select a service, product number, I am something want to I'm selecting this Shlok 001, and product name I copied from again product name Shlok 001, retail category I don't require, item model group I select FIFO, and item group I required audio, storage dimension, site warehouse. Right, each I'm not interested in those information. I set it purchase price $10,000, sales price 0, inventory price I purchased, right, and click on OK. A new asset is created. Now I am going to copy this. I'm going back to asset management module, click on this hamburger sign, go into asset management, then go into setup, assets, and here is items. Here I define a new, the same item I copied here. Asset type will be vehicle, and manufacturer is Tata, model is Sigma, right. I'm going to save it. So I have created a link between both. So now item is created. I'm going to purchase, I'm going into account payable or procurement and sourcing module, then click on purchase order. So I click on new, I select any vendor. So from item I select, directly copy paste the item I have, right, and so it talk about that I did not assign a tracking dimension. So instead to go there, I and this is my item from dimension groups. I select the none because I'm not interested in any tracking dimension for this asset. Again, click on. So I select the site 1 and warehouse. I'm interested in no in 11 raw material, let it to be, and I am, let's see what will be the situation. So I create the purchase order. If I go back into my asset management module, asset maintenance module, then go in asset, and I have a screen for a pending assets. I click on pending. So I found there is a open purchase order reference and this item is there. Its quantity is 1. Here is the confirmation. So our order is confirmed. Let's see what will be the status here. So now I'm going to receive that item. I click on our product receipt. Product receipt is A001 and I click on OK. So now I'm going back to asset maintenance. I'm going to refresh it. It mentioned that that pending asset is in a receive status, purchase order on a receive status. So I'm going again and I'm going to invoice this purchase order. So I'm entering the invoice number 0008 and update the match status and then post it. Now our purchase order is received and invoiced and invoice is posted. I'm going to back to a pending assets and I'm refreshing it. Let's see any status is updated. Status is invoiced. Now I'm going to create a new asset from this. So I am going to click on a create asset and I have to click on edit, mark this jack and create asset. It mentioned that asset is created. So asset number is USMF 222. So if I go back into asset management module, then all assets, I can filter this. So this asset is available. I can edit this and add any name. What is the name of asset? Asset name is, I update this name and then its name is, again I modified the asset ID. Show 00001. So and save it. We can also update the serial number and we can also its replacement. Suppose I am expecting this truck will be replaced in after 10 years, 2023 and 33. It will be end of the August 2023. It will be replaced. Any notes we can add, we can maintenance, round, all those things we can add. And one thing you can see in a vendor tab, you can see the vendor, the same vendor of purchase order is automatically copied. When I invoice the purchase order, the acquisition prices automatically come here, purchase order reference and acquisition date is come here. Again I can set up a warranty. So right click on a warranty because I require 10-year warranty. 10 year or 5 years is enough. 5 years. 5 years and save it. And warranty lines I can add period years 1 double, right, and save it. Go back and I select the 5 years warranty. That automatically 2023 to 2028 it's selected. So my friends, this is the quick video where I share you how you can create asset directly in the asset maintenance module, or you can acquire asset through purchase order. Thank you for watching. See you in another video.